welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to go over a topic that is going to help so many of you. This has literally been my most frequently asked question over these past couple of weeks with the whole quarantine thing we've got going on. Gyms are closed, people don't have weights, people don't have equipment. A lot of you are worried about losing your booty gains, losing your muscle, or not being able to grow your muscle through this quarantine. So keep listening. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. And we can get snatched during this quarantine together. So can you grow or maintain muscle at home with no weights?
Yes, you can, girl.
You can do it. I usually say in all my videos that in order to grow your muscles, you have to be lifting heavy, which is true. It is the fastest, most convenient, easiest way to grow your muscles. There is a way to grow your muscles from home with no equipment, just body weight, but you're gonna have to work out for a little bit longer in order to do that. Our muscles grow when we put them under stress. So the easiest way to put them under stress is to just add weight. But you can also put them under stress by performing exercises until failure. Squatting really heavy, you might be only able to do 12. Now when you're doing body weight squats, you're gonna have to do a lot more than 12 reps to go until failure. It might be like 50 or 60 or 100 or 200 or whatever. Either way, squats are not the best thing to grow your booty from home, but I'm just using that as an example. The point is that it's possible, it's just gonna take you a lot longer to get there. So when you're doing body weight exercises, your body is the actual weight. The goal is to pick exercises that are gonna leverage that. So specific exercises that put the most of your body weight as possible on that specific muscle. And you need to do exercises that will be progressively difficult on your muscles as they grow. So let's say you're a beginner and you start off doing some squat. You might see a little bit of definition, a little bit of muscle growth with body weight squats. But as your muscles get used to that, you might progress now to jumping squats, which are a great exercise to grow your muscle, by the way. Once your body gets more used to jumping squats, you can proceed to one-legged squats. And then when you get really good at that, you can proceed to jumping one-legged squats. So you see, you keep doing versions of that exercise that get progressively harder and constantly challenge your muscles. Well, I can give you a bunch of explanations and studies about how this works and about how you don't need weight to grow muscles, but I am actually a living, breathing example of someone who has grown a lot of muscle without any weight. I was a dancer for most of my life. I literally did not step foot into a gym or lifted any kind of weight until I was in college. While I was a dancer, let me tell you, I had super muscular legs. My quads were like popping. My booty is not as big as it is now, of course, but it was there. And if you look at most dancers, gymnasts' legs and bodies, you'll see that they are very muscular. And we don't usually go to the gym and lift heavy weights, so we are living, breathing proof that you can definitely grow muscle with just your body weight. Obviously, lifting weights at the gym, like I said, is a faster, quicker way to build muscle. But now that the gyms are closed and we've got this quarantine, we don't really have that as an option anymore. So we're gonna work with what we've got and make it happen from home. So I'm gonna outline my top tips and my top steps that you need to do to make sure we get those muscles
popping.
So number one most important thing is your nutrition. You can go to the gym and lift as heavy as you want, but if you are not eating enough calories and getting enough protein, your muscles ain't gonna grow. So that is absolute key here for growth, for maintenance, for anything. I know, especially with the quarantine, it may not be so easy to leave your house and constantly get groceries. I've been quarantined for 5 days only, and it feels like it's been years, but during this time, the protein powder and the protein bars from Women's Best have literally been my BFFs. First of all, they last a long ass time in your pantry. You don't need to refrigerate them. The protein powder, you can make it with water and it tastes hella good. I'm personally using almond milk. I have almond milk in my fridge and almond milk lasts a long time, so that's good too. And I like to make it with milk because it helps get my calories a bit higher, which is what you need, especially if you're gonna focus on maintaining your muscle or growing your muscle. And it doesn't have that powdery taste, even when you make it with water, which a lot of proteins have that, and I
hate that.
Like, if it doesn't taste good, I'm not drinking it. And the protein bars are great as an anytime snack throughout the day. They are more convenient since you don't have to prep anything. You just grab one and go.
Not that you're gonna go anywhere because you're just stuck at home.
And especially now during this time, if you are concerned with losing your muscle gains or you don't want to lose all your muscle gains, I would recommend supplementing with BCAAs. BCAAs are amino acids, which is the same thing that's in protein, but they are separated from the protein. So it gets to your muscles super quick. So this is what I drink during my workout, and this helps prevent muscle loss, helps with protein synthesis, with building muscle. It's just a protective measure. Again, a protective measure to make sure that your body is not eating away at your muscles and using them for energy. So during my workout, I usually make BCAAs, or I'll make them, an energy if I need some caffeine, I need a little energy boost. Right after my workout, I'll have the protein shake to get that protein in, and the protein bars, I'll have it throughout the day as an anytime kind of snack, just to add a little protein boost to my overall daily macros. I believe they're also having a sale right now. In case you're watching this and they're not having a sale, you can use my promo code Vicky10 to get 10% off. But if they are having a sale, definitely take advantage of that. The link to shop is in my description if you want to shop any of the items. I know I get a lot of questions about supplements, so hopefully this kind of clears it up. So get your protein in and just eat, girl, and you should be good. All right, next tip. Focus on doing explosive exercises. Jumping squats, jumping lunges, burpees.
Jumping.
I know you probably have neighbors downstairs. Many of you who live in apartment buildings and you're worried about your neighbors.
Who cares about the neighbors, okay?
This is temporary. Just jump for a little bit. This is for you, for your body to get stronger so they can deal with a little bit of jumping, okay? And if it's absolutely like you really don't want to bother the neighbors, jump on your bed. Do jumping squats on your bed. Be careful, don't fall and hurt yourself. Just a little disclaimer. But these jumping exercises, they're really gonna grow your muscles. Whenever I add jumping squats and jumping lunges to my workout routine, I definitely see the difference in my muscles. Like, my muscles are
popping.
It's amazing. And you can just Google a sprinter's legs. You'll see how jacked their legs are because they are sprinting, and sprinting is an explosive thing. Not that we can sprint much now during the quarantine, but jumping squats, jumping lunges, a lot of jumping things. I will have them in the 21-day quarantine challenge, so be ready for that. I know we all hate them, but this is what gets results. Next up, do exercises until failure. So during the 3-week challenge, I will have a few challenge videos thrown in. For example, I did a 500 fire hydrant challenge. I think I did a 500 crunch challenge. These kind of challenges where you do a lot of reps until your muscles literally cannot go anymore. This is what's also gonna put pressure on your muscles. It's gonna challenge them and it's gonna get them to grow. And if you really wanna go all the way, you can do explosive exercises until failure. So basically, do a lot of jumping squats and get your protein in, and you should be good. Next up, if you want to add any kind of resistance to your workouts, I highly recommend getting a resistance band. Obviously, I also recommend getting dumbbells and ankle weights for home, but I know that it's not as easy to find, and the shipping for that is pretty expensive, and especially now that you can't leave your house. Times are tough. So a resistance band, I highly recommend that. It's a great way to add resistance to your workouts, and it's very affordable. You can find it on Amazon. You can find it pretty much anywhere. The loop resistance bands, the booty bands, I will link them in my description, the ones I specifically use, but you can take them with you everywhere, and they freaking work. They make the exercises so much harder, and they help your muscles grow. And of course, do progressively more difficult exercises. So once you get used to doing a regular, let's say, lunge, move on to jumping lunges, or move on to a lunge with a leg lift or a split squat or things like that. Keep doing exercises that are going to challenge your body, challenge your sense of balance, that are going to activate more muscles to work together. Don't just stick to the same old thing you've been doing for years, because your body will get used to it and your muscles will not grow anymore once they're used to that. Our bodies do a great job at adapting to our environment, to how we use it. So it's kind of like how the saying goes,
use it or lose it.
That kind of applies to our muscles. So if your body realizes you're not really using these muscles anymore, it's gonna eat away at those muscles and use them for energy. If your body realizes that you're constantly being challenged, it's gonna say, oh crap, like I need these muscles, and it's gonna help them grow and maintain. So stay active, get those calories in, participate in my 3-week quarantine challenge, starts very soon, and we should be all good. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have any questions, if you have any comments, in the comment section below, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.
I we dancing,